Picture this, a high-stakes showdown in a glitzy Washington boardroom, where the fate of Australia's medicine cabinet hangs in the balance. Anthony Albanese, our PM, walks in to face Donald Trump, the deal-making dynamo with a grin sharper than a Sydney real estate agent's. What was meant to be a diplomatic win for Australia turns into a masterclass in humiliation. Trump drops a 200% tariff bomb on our pharmaceuticals. Think Panadol, insulin, life-saving meds, doubling, tripling their cost overnight. And Albo? He's left stammering, outplayed, and outgunned, slinking back to Canberra with nothing but a bruised ego and a nation left to foot the bill. How did it all go so wrong? Before we dive into this political train wreck, do us a solid. Smash that like button like it's a $100 chemist bill, and hit subscribe if you're sick of leaders who crumble under pressure. Grab our Make Politics Honest Again shirt from the link below. Wear it to your next protest or chemist run. Now, let's unpack the mess that's got every Aussie fuming. This wasn't just a meeting gone pear-shaped. It was a diplomatic disaster of biblical proportions. Albanese had one job: stand up to Trump, the guy who's been steamrolling global trade like it's a reality TV show. The stakes? Keeping Australia's pharmaceuticals affordable, our hospitals stocked, and our global rep intact. But when Trump slapped down a folder announcing a 200% tariff on Aussie drug imports, Albo didn't fight back. No fiery comeback, no clever counteroffer, just a deer-in-headlights look and a weak pivot to shared values. Mate, Trump doesn't care about values unless they're stamped on a dollar bill. Insiders say Trump cut him off mid-sentence with a blunt, "You finished?" before laying out his America First ultimatum. Australia's not pulling its weight, so our meds get taxed into oblivion. Why? Because Trump sees us as a soft target, a nation too polite to push back. Let's rewind. Albo had weeks to prep for this. His team knew Trump's playbook: loud, brash, and built to win at all costs. This is the bloke who tried to buy Greenland and called world leaders losers on X. Yet Albanese strolled in like he was pitching a PowerPoint at a community hall, armed with climate goals and matey vibes. Trump wasn't having it. He didn't just dismiss Albo, he made him a global laughingstock. The tariffs aren't just a policy, they're a signal. Trump's telling the world Australia's a pushover, ripe for his economic wrecking ball. And Albo's response? A mumbled press release about ongoing talks and exploring options. No sanctions, no emergency plan, no spine. Just a promise to chat with international partners, while Aussies brace for a healthcare crisis. The fallout's already brutal. Pharmacies are rationing stock. Hospitals are scrambling. Parents are stockpiling meds like it's COVID lockdown 2.0. That $20 Panadol pack? Try $60. Insulin for diabetics? Good luck. Some are already skipping doses to stretch supplies. The pharmaceutical industry's sounding alarms, warning of shortages that could hit hardest for chronic illness patients. And it's not just meds. Trump's hinted at targeting our agriculture and mining next. Think beef, wheat, coal. If you reckon he's bluffing, ask Canada's dairy farmers how they fared against his trade wars. Australia's economy, already battered by high energy costs and taxes, can't afford this. Yet Albo's government is banging on about emissions targets and a pie-in-the-sky, fairer economy. Fairer for who? Not the single mom choosing between groceries and her kid's asthma inhaler. The public's ropeable. Social media's erupting with hashtag #AlboFlopped and hashtag #TariffTango trending. Even labor diehards are turning. They didn't vote for a PM who'd let Trump walk all over us. Opposition leaders are pouncing, liberals calling it a national embarrassment, while the Greens push for local drug manufacturing to dodge the tariffs. Backbenchers and labor are whispering about damage control, with leaked emails hinting at panic in Canberra. The media's no better. Half are spinning Albo's flop as tough diplomacy, while the other half call it what it is, a gutless surrender. And Trump? He's loving it, tweeting about weak allies and bad deals, while U.S. drug companies rub their hands, knowing they'll profit while we pay. This isn't just about tariffs, it's about Australia's place in the world. Trump's exposed us as a nation that can be bullied, taxed, and humiliated without a fight. And Albo's response, or lack thereof, shows a leader out of his depth, more suited to local council than the global stage. What's next? No one knows. There's no backup plan, no emergency stockpiles, No trade pivots to Asia or Europe. Just Albo's sheepish grin on the news, promising resilience. Mate, we don't need resilience. We need a PM with a pulse. This fiasco could define Labour's legacy, tank their election chances, and leave Aussies paying through the nose for years. It's not just a diplomatic failure. It's a betrayal of every Aussie who trusted Albo to stand tall. So what do? We watch, we call it out, and we demand better. Like, subscribe, and share this video before Trump slaps a tariff on free speech too. Grab your Make Politics Honest Again shirt and wear it loud, because honesty's gone AWOL in Canberra, and Albo's not looking